Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rookie Tournament 2.0 for the Wargame Bootcamp. Today we have Hero 521, otherwise known as TheMightyValiant, versus nukeLEAR. I'm joined by my favorite person in the Wargame Red Dragon community, OP Reader. What's going on, Ria?
Howdy, y'all. Just another day here at the ranch.
Alright, so we have Valiant playing Blue Dragons versus nukeLEAR's, looks like, Baltic Front.
Indeed.
On Paddy Field.
Interesting openings on both sides here.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like a lot of forces being dedicated towards the middle from nukeLEAR here. Whereas Valiant has actually a lot of stuff that looks like it's going to be going to Alpha, whereas his main force is going towards maybe Golf. So we'll see how that plays out.
I'm just seeing a lot of moto stuff here. I mean, you can expect lots of KTs from Finpol, but I think the heaviest thing on the field here is a Tourney to fight in Golf.
Well, the Tourney's pretty heavy. Let's not doubt the Tourney.
Hey Josh, your retard question.
What?
What's your time clock at?
On the game or?
On the game, yeah.
4:20.
Lit.
But nukeLEAR is setting up very, very defensively here. It's looking like
yeah, he stopped off way too early in Charlie. I think we can see the pace this game's going to take already.
Yeah, and the Ninja actually trading with a Sokol there just in the opener, so.
Yeah, nukeLEAR stopping short in Foxtrot as well as Charlie.
And so the reason that's bad for anyone watching who might be interested is because he completely gives up initiative in both Golf and Bravo. And since this map, Paddy Field, only has 6 cap zones, if Valiant buys CVs, he's going to be able to tick +2 if nukeLEAR also buys CVs for his 2 zones that he controls right now. And so
we're seeing some hesitation from Valiant here. But he's saying the KFVs in is just poke their noses in. They're not finding anything.
Yeah.
And they won't.
Because everything is unloaded in Charlie. And so that's one of the reasons why being aggressive is so important in this game, because you need to be able to fight for control of those really critical zones on maps like this.
This Sokol getting engaged heavily by Tachangsu. And it gets shot down by Tachangsu. Or is it the short arrow?
Might have been the short arrow. It is missing 1 missile.
Yeah, it's probably short arrow.
But yeah, it's already looking like this game is decided before it's even begun. T55 Piompsv going down in Foxtrot there, and just not a lot to really go up against the forces that Valiant has here.
Well, with rookies, you really come to expect this sort of underestimation of how far you can get in an opener.
Oh yeah, for sure.
One of the things you really learn fast in these tourneys is just how much you can take with 2 fists in the first 3 minutes of the game. And we've seen Valiant here, who's actually the veteran of 2 rookie tourneys by now. Really take and hold what he can get. I'm surprised he's not being more aggressive in Bravo. I wonder if he thinks there's actually stuff in there still.
I mean, he really doesn't he doesn't, I guess I should say, have any reason to be. He's already ticking +2. He has control of Golf and he's pressuring Foxtrot.
That's true. Maybe it's best not to poke the Hornet's nest sometimes. And he is holding attention pretty well here in Foxtrot.
Yeah, that is definitely.
And the CV in Foxtrot is spotted, by the way. The Tukjon saw there. Can see everything in there.
Yeah, I can see the ITO 90 as well.
I'm waiting to see the inevitable peace pheasant from Valiant for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And nukeLEAR just keeps driving these Yakari up, and he's not supporting them with anything. He really needs this M1 Wilk to come up and support. Now it's going to finally do that. Going to take another shot and kill the K1. Let's go.
Good shooting, good shooting.
Yeah, and that's...
But the QMR is right there. And the smoke is gone.
Ooh, but the smoke comes in just in time. Clutch.
Oh, spikes in the open. Ooh. Oh, that would have been disastrous.
Yeah. And so...
Coming back out, still on 3 HP.
Yeah, very dangerous. Oh, Lord. A little bit of miss micro there, and it goes down.
Yep. Look at the spikes up here above his spawn, by the way, above nukeLEAR spawn.
Oh yeah. How about that? The Syria coming out. Not gonna find the Kiyomaru. Just gonna fly over a little bit.
Find a short arrow for that.
Ooh, and go down. And another CV coming out here for Valiant for looks like Foxtrot. And he's already ticking +2. He's gonna start ticking +3 when this CV arrives, and it's really gonna, the onus is gonna be on nukeLEAR to actually make something happen. But
nukeLEAR seems to realize what's going on here. He's starting to move through the pubes of the Dick Forest here.
yeah, but the CV that the Tokjionsa were spotting actually got already down, I think by 2 4HE KM106s from Valiant. And now he's ticking +4. Oh, there's a K9 Thunder actually in the base as well. I missed that.
I think it's probably only shot maybe one salvo. The fob is used almost nothing.
Yeah. And so, nukeLEAR finally going to get aggressive.
nukeLEAR.
Yeah. In Bravo.
Too late now, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to find some well-repaired tanks and a KFD there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the CV gonna...
The CV's there.
Yeah, and the CV went down to a Tansem actually, since it was in an MI-17, the one that nukeLEAR had coming for Bravo. And so he's really just pushing like completely with infantry here. He's not supporting it with any fire support whatsoever, and it's really costing him because he's just getting mulched by Valiant's superior combined arms.
And this is what the M1 Wilk is perfect for, by the way, for you Eastern Bloc players out there. The M1 Wilk is really great in these forest fights.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially where there's no K1s to kind of try and bully it.
Mm-hmm. You do have to be careful of Haibyungs with their Panzerfaust 3 and that 24 AP,
Yeah,
but
absolutely true.
Other than that, there's not a lot to contest you other than like a Kiyomaru coming into the forest or something. But yeah.
And the mass drag click attack move in Foxtrot.
Oh boy.
I think those are the last throws here.
Yeah. And with Valiant on 450 conquest points already, it looks like this game's going to end before much else happens.
The Kiyomaru's gone.
There is a new one? This one's missing rounds. I think this is the same one. It just went back to be repaired.
Gotcha.
And that's the end of the game. GG.
Not a very exciting one.
No, but
showing that he's got some experience here. Oh, yeah.
But also definitely showing like why you can't be so passive in the game, because I think a talking point a lot of people miss is initiative, and giving that up in a game is just so costly because it takes so much to try to win it back.
Yeah, it's really hard to regain that once you've lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Which sounds like saying the obvious, and it is, but we really just can't overstate that, to be honest.
Yeah. But GG to Valiant, and he's going to take game 2 and move on in the rookie tournament.
So looking forward to see what happens next. He's got a match coming up very soon against, let's take a look-see here. I want to say it's another one of our better-known players here.
It's probably someone Swedish.
It's Yusupov, who we just watched.
Oh, yeah.
It's Yusupov versus Valiant.
That'll actually be kind of exciting. I think they're both on the up and up, on the rise. It should be a clash of two rookies.
I agree. Yusupov's definitely got that aggression. It's just he doesn't buy much except infantry and some tanks. The tanks are dying pretty quickly.
I mean,
will Valiant be able to control the infantry?
Yeah. From the game we watched, it was a lot of Yusupov saying, "Okay, I'm gonna buy a shit ton of infantry. Oh, but my tank died before my infantry got there. Now I'm gonna buy a tank. Oh, but my infantry died before my tank got there," and stuff like that. So you have to kind of find that balance where you're waiting either for your tank or your infantry and making sure you have the combined arms.
Yeah, that is how it tends to go.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where this tournament goes.
Me too. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming.